What's up, gamers? I'm just your friendly neighborhood gamer, as you may know me. You/shitty MS Paint porn on Reddit. For years, I was a dedicated and prominent moderator on r/sonicfeetpics. Although, due to some recent events, I have been banned. That's right, B-A-N-N-E-D from that position. And this is an open letter to the CEO of Reddit. If you care about Reddit, if Reddit is your home, like it is to me and so many others in this world, then I suggest you update this and give it Reddit gold and just plaster it and send it to the CEO of Reddit. So this all started a while ago when I heard that there was a new reality show being produced by cashunlimitedmedia.com. In case you haven't heard of them, they're pretty prominent. They've made some short form videos in the past. You've likely seen some of them, and there was some big names attached to this reality show project. And basically it was going to be like a trivia game about lots of different gamer kind of subjects, one of which being Sonic the Hedgehog. Of course, everyone knows Sonic the Hedgehog. He's a nice little blue creature who runs fast and saves these little animals and critters. And when he runs fast, he wears red shoes, but underneath those shoes, there is there's a pair of feet. And that's where I come into play. So there's the subreddit I am a moderator of. I figure, might as well reach out, do an official partnership with this trivia show. This could be a great opportunity to cross-promote. I could get people from the subreddit to watch the show, and the people who watch the show could learn about the subreddit. This was, in my mind, was a no-brainer as a marketing opportunity to promote our agenda of Sonic Feet. I got in contact with the producers of the show. We've sort of had a discussion, and I proposed this idea, and they said, yeah, you know, we can definitely do that. That would work well for our show. That we could do that for the Sonic episode. We could do that for because they were like, we're gonna do a Sonic episode, right? And they're probably gonna do more than one Sonic episode because there's more than one Sonic game, so they might do like a trivia game for every single Sonic game kind of thing. And so I thought, oh, this is great. You know, I love this. This is a wonderful opportunity for not only for our subreddit, but for Reddit as a whole. Because from what I heard, this was supposed to have some big names attached to it, some big Sonic the Hedgehog related gamers and Twitch streamers, and it was going to be produced, it would have been distributed on Amazon Prime. Basically, we would do some kind of cross promotion between the show and the subreddit. In a really prominent way. You know, I was thinking maybe just a quick ad read or something, but no, they were like, no, let's integrate this into the episode itself so that maybe some members of the subreddit can enter the competition and join the competition and basically enter their info into a link for us, and they could have a chance to be a competitor on the show and win a $50 million cash prize, potentially. So this is actually what I would call a no-brainer. Okay, I posted it to Reddit. I posted it to r/sonicfeetpics. Initially, there was lots of people saying, this is a scam, this is a scam, this is ridiculous, this is a scam. And I thought, well, this could be slanderous. The game show might sue these people. This is not the kind of idea we need to be promoting to the people who are trying to advertise the show to. So I went through and I deleted all those comments saying it's a scam, because it's not a scam. cashunlimitedmedia.com is a very reliable media institution. Anyways, not only did I get removed from my moderator position, but I got banned from that subreddit entirely. The subreddit that I worked tirelessly almost entirely by myself to grow and to promote and to engage in active deals to promote the subreddit. Around this time, you know, there started being streamers talking about this. You know, Moist Critical made a little quick little videos saying that the situation was crazy, and basically that it seemed like it was like he did like a little motion, being like, this is stinky, this smells fishy, this doesn't seem like, he didn't really supply any evidence that it's a scam or look into it in any capacity whatsoever, but he just sort of alluded to the fact that it seemed illegitimate for some reason. All these influencers, these huge, massive Sonic influencers who were originally involved in the show, start dropping out. And then you start to think, this isn't good. Uh-oh. This is not good. I don't need this position, okay? You don't get paid to be a Reddit moderator. I have a natural job, you know, that I get paid lots of money to do. People were claiming I was getting some sort of backdoor deal from the Cash Unlimited media people to promote this supposed scam, quote unquote scam, even though it's not a scam. And I don't need that, okay? I don't need that at all. It's just delusional to even propose such a preposterous concept. This part is just for the CEO of Reddit. Listen, pal, I've done so much hard work for you and I get paid zilch. What do I get? What resources do I get? I don't get a lawyer to review these cases. Oh, say, is this a scam? Is this not a scam? Blah, 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 blah. No, you don't get those resources as a Reddit moderator. You basically get a guy you talk to once a month. And listen, I like the guy I talk to once a month. Jimmy, we're on good terms. We're still on good terms. I've talked to him since. We're gonna go grab a milkshake next Tuesday, okay? I need like a team of representatives to help maintain this institution that is r/SonicFeet. r/SonicFeetpics, actually. Not to be confused with r/SonicFeet. I don't want to have anything to do with them. Reddit moderators should basically be treated the same as celebrities. What I have on screen is an illustration I made of what I think is probably a fair request for all Reddit mods at this point. We need lawyers to help us out with these kinds of decisions. We need agents, we need limousines, and peasants and slaves and all that. And we should have paparazzi and maybe also Zendaya's phone number also. Now, maybe this game show is falling apart because the reputation has fallen apart of the game show, but this game show will happen regardless. It just may be a smaller budget. This is gonna happen, whether you like it or not. I'm gonna be fine either way. I got a day job, and it makes me lots and lots of money, more than Reddit can ever imagine in its entire lifetime, pretty much. So I don't need to be a Reddit mod. They don't pay you to be a Reddit mod. It's a volunteer thing. I'm volunteering my talents. This betrayal is just the biggest mistake Reddit's ever made because people are just gonna stop using Reddit. Maybe I'll go be a moderator on a Sonic fan Discord or a Sonic Wiki maybe, or in some similar capacity, because I have so many connections in this world that you can't dig me down, even if you're the CEO of Reddit. People are just gonna stop using your website because they don't respect you anymore, because you don't give the mods the respect and resources they need to ensure your website runs properly. You know how many pictures of Sonic feet I look at a day? Being a moderator of r/SonicFeet is not an easy task, okay? I work hard at my job, and this isn't even my job. I have a day job that I get paid to be at. I don't need to do this. I do this because it's my passion, okay? I do this, I look at pictures of Sonic feet all day because it's my passion. We're already seeing the ramifications of this, me leaving. This is going to be the biggest news story since Israel versus Palestine. It's going to be me versus Reddit is basically the next Israel versus Palestine because of what they did to me and removing my position as the Reddit moderator. It's sad to say. Of course, there's always casualties in war, but you know, that's not what I'm interested in. I'm just interested in hosting a Sonic the Hedgehog themed game show. And even if Amazon Prime and Jim Carrey and the Angry Video Gamer aren't involved, then I can still manage it just fine. I'll make it myself even. I'll partner with Cash Unlimited Media just to prove it's not a scam. We don't need Reddit. It's a dumb website. It's just the stupidest stuff ever. The kinds of people who they go to work, they go to school, they go and do things outside and basically just treat everything on the site like a damn joke. They come there, they update a few pictures, they maybe leave some comments, they post a picture of their frickin' cat, okay? Do these sound like people who deserve respect? No. No, they don't. No, they don't. There's some bad stuff. There's some real bad things that go on Reddit. That's why moderators are important. Otherwise, the list of posts would look a little more like the list of Jeffrey Epstein. John Reddit, I know you've been the CEO for a long time. I just gotta say, come to your senses and apologize to me and fund my Sonic the Hedgehog themed game show before you lose basically all your money in the company because it fails and because everyone abandons you and hates you and your friends don't like you and your family hates you and your kids hate you and your wife is having an affair with me. That's right, your wife is having an affair with me. Make, make,